How do you do a proper pull-up? Today I'm gonna investigate and show you. My name is Hannes and welcome to Trainerds. So let's dive into it. It feels important for myself and for you as well, because I'm gonna do more and more pull-up tries coming up. And I want you all to understand why I'm not entirely happy just pulling myself over the bar. I want to do it more technically correct, and that will make it a lot harder. First of all, let's make something clear. What is the difference between a pull-up and a chin-up?
There's basically two kinds of pull-ups, and people get confused sometimes. A regular pull-up, it's about how you grip the bar. So a regular pull-up is with a pronated grip, your palms away from you, like this, like I've shown you guys. And then if you have a supinated grip, the palms to your face, this way instead. That is usually called a chin-up or chins. So just to erase the confusion out there, this is a pull-up and this is a chin-up.
It's not only the grip that's different, you actually activate the muscles a little bit different. To really simplify, a pull-up has a bit more of the back engaged and chin-ups has a bit more of the arms more engaged. Since I can't show you a proper pull-up yet, let's look at some great examples on YouTube.
A pull-up isn't just about bending your arms. First of all, you have to pull your shoulder blades down to get the necessary tension in your back. After that, you bend your arms and also try to pull your shoulder blades together.
So let's stop there. Here's a big key that I need to work on. Engaging my back more. The cue should be starting with the shoulder blades in the beginning, not the arms.
You want to grab the bar with a pronated double overhand grip at roughly 1.5 times shoulder width, or you can make a 90-degree angle with your upper arm and forearm, and then lift your arms straight up. Wherever your hands land should make for a good grip width.
Great little tip from Jeff there. I struggle sometimes with finding the optimal grip width. I'm gonna start implementing that neat little trick.
From a dead hang position, you want to initiate the upward motion by depressing your shoulder blades. And you can use the cue to pull your elbows into your back pocket. And at the same time, you want to raise your chest up to point toward the bar, but don't exaggerate this cue to the point that the exercise starts to look like an inverted row. Just slightly puff the chest up. Continue to pull your elbows down and in until your elbows are as close to your sides as possible.
And once again, the movement should start with the shoulder blades. Also puffing up your chest and kinda aiming with your chest towards the bar. Definitely gonna try that.
Now, throughout the concentric, you want to keep your hips extended to prevent kipping, basically bringing your legs forward or upward, which is a way of cheating.
Now this is a big thing when I talk about the perfect pull-up. I want to be able to do a pull-up without the quote-unquote cheating, kipping with your legs. If we look at my past attempts, that's precisely what happens. I start swinging with my legs. It is natural since I'm not strong enough, but I want to work on that right away. It could be lack of technique or that I need to boost my core strength. Okay, but how do I start working on implementing these changes? Let's take a look at a great example exercise shown here by Meg Squats.
When I dead hang, you'll notice my shoulders, or my delts rather, are kind of up to my ears. Instead of dead hanging like this and trying to get a pull up from this position, I want you to think about pulling your shoulder blades down, moving those delts away from your ears. You want to pull from this more active position, and again, in that hollow body hold. So practice these scap pull-ups to gain the strength to get from this position down to this one. So this is the position that you want to get comfortable in order to get your first pull-up. So this bad, this good. No, yes.
I added the scap pull-ups last week, so I have only tried them once so far. But I can feel that they will help greatly with rewiring my brain to make the pull-up start with my shoulder blades rather than arms. Because at the moment when I hang in the bar and try a pull-up, it's almost as if the body gets into a panic and every joint in the body starts pulling, starting with the arms. So in order for me to get to my first pull-up, I need to get this technique down. All these 3 videos are great. I'll leave a link in the description for those if you want to check them out. Well, enough talking and looking at ripped people. Let's see how my training went this week. In some of the exercises, instead of going on heavier weights, I'm adding sets instead to increase the total volume of the exercise. And in this exercise, I added 1 set, so I did 6 sets of 80 kilos times 10 reps. Now this is a rarity, and everyone who does this exercise knows how rare it is that you actually increase your weight. So this week I finally went up 1 dumbbell, 12.5 kilos. Sometimes it's just nice to see that you haven't gotten any weaker in any of the lifts. So this week I tried bench press and I managed to do 130 kilos for 2 reps. Felt good to see that I haven't completely lost everything. And then I tried a deadlift and I managed to do 210 kilos without really training it for the last couple of weeks. And here we have the not safe for work machine. The hip thrust machine, here I increased the weight, 140 kilos for 10 reps. This will make your behind burn. I also did a lot of fun cardio this week. Right now I do a lot of interval training, so I usually do 15 seconds workout, 15 second rest, and then I do that for a couple of minutes, and then I do that for like 3 or 4 sets. I found a new favorite of mine right here, pushing a sled. I loaded up so it's 140 kilos on this bad boy right here. So I pushed it, then I attached these TRX bands to it so I can haul it backwards. I did this yesterday and today I can really feel it in my legs. It was a really nice workout. So I'm gonna do this again for sure. It was a glorious week. Not that I've been crushing records or anything, but it was just a wonderful week in general. The training feels super fun and I'm doing my small improvements here and there. Someone who doesn't need improvement is you guys. You're already perfect for being here, holding me accountable, and I love you for it. And if you want to show some extra love towards this content, now is the time to flex your muscles, hit like and subscribe to the Trainerds channel. You can check out the Trainerds Patreon, and if you want to, you can follow Trainerds across the different social medias. Now, I'm gonna pull myself up from this chair. Heh. And head to the gym for some more pull-up training. See you next week. You're all welcome here on Trainerds. And remember this, you are awesome. Woo!